All right, baby. What's going on, 49ers fans? Welcome to another episode of the 49ers Rush Podcast. And the 49ers just won. As you can see, the field right behind me. The 49ers go on a crazy tear at the end of the second quarter, and they carried it into the third quarter in the second half. And it was incredible. They ended up winning by 8. And if we just look at the game and kind of the keys to why they won, running the ball. This is the third straight game that they have rushed for over 30 rush attempts in one game. Controlling the time of possession, just bully football, absolutely dominating their opponents at will on the offensive side. And on top of that, if you want to put the turnovers in, that's huge. You know, the 49ers opened up with an interception from Jimmy Garoppolo. And let's be honest, Jimmy did not have his best game. This was a poor game. He was leading the NFL in consecutive games over 100% or 100 passer rating. That ended today. I think he finished around 90, but this was not a game that was won by Jimmy Garoppolo. This was a game that was won by the defense and the running game, namely in the trenches, especially on the offensive side. Now, did this win cost some things? For sure. There was one point in the game where the 49ers didn't have 3 linebackers out just in this game, just from this game. And they had to patch up and put things together. Aziz played incredibly out of his mind, still missed a lot of tackles, but that's all for naught because of the plays that he did make. The interception, recovered the fumble, made some nice plays in open space. Incredible performance. But there were times on defense for the 49ers where they had 0 linebackers out there on a first down, where they had Huff in there, they had K'Wan Williams in there, they brought in Tart. It was just different. And it's just a totally different play. But they were able to patch it together and make it work. And, you know, Josh Norman is going to Josh Norman. Obviously, the penalties, one of them probably shouldn't have been called. Gets beat on the flea flicker, lost his responsibility in the run game, gives up a touchdown, but still able to overcome that thanks to the amazing playmaking ability to guys on the offense and defensive side. Debo, incredible. Passes 1,000 yards receiving. The first 49ers wide receiver to do so since Anquan Bolden. And so that's awesome. Now, he goes out with an injury, but I can tell you right here, just from where we're sitting, on that last fourth down play with the defense, Debo was out here going crazy trying to pump the crowd up, and it worked with a big smile on his face. So we'll have to wait and see what that injury looks like. Fred Warner, obviously, we'll have to wait with that one. You know, captain the defense, incredible job what he's done. Dre Greenlaw re-aggravated his groin, looked like. So there are some issues, but, and this is the big but, the 49ers are now in sole possession of the 6th seed in the NFL playoff race, the NFC playoff race. Sole possession. In fact, they have a full game up on top of the next available spot, right? So, even the 7th seed, they have almost a full game there because they have the tiebreaker now over Minnesota. They have the tiebreaker over the Philadelphia Eagles, who lost this week. The Saints lost this week. Carolina Panthers lost this week. So as the 49ers continue to climb, 3-game win streak, a lot of the people in that kind of middle of the pack have fallen. Now, let me ask you guys this, and again, let me know. I'm assuming the Rams lost. I can't look it up. I don't have my computer here. I know they were down 11. If that's the case, now the 49ers are just 1 game out of that 5th seed, which is very, very important, right? That could come down to Week 18. Where the 49ers play the Rams in Los Angeles, which we're going to be there for the 49ers Rush road trip. If you haven't been there yet, so 18 seconds left, down 8. I love it. Yeah, this was such an incredible performance from the coaching staff, and it didn't start correctly. The last 2 big wins, the 49ers jumped out early in those long, methodical drives, and it was almost over before it started. Like, you just felt that way. That wasn't it. 49ers didn't score first, right? Came out, looked really sluggish. Defensively, they drive down, they jump up 7-0. We struggle on offense more, get down 14-7. But then right before the half, that's where they hit the switch and everything changed. And so I'm excited to jump into the film. If you haven't done so with us yet, patreon.com, 49ers Rush Podcast. We're going to have every single play here. My amazing wife, what's up, babe? You can see, hey, Jen, how you doing? She has been an absolute trooper this trip, and it's been incredible. We got to meet, oh, good Lord, probably 20 to 30 different people out in the tailgate and throughout the stadium. I didn't get to meet everybody, and I apologize for that if I didn't get to you. It just, at some point, the game took over, and I kind of was like, all right, I got to be here for this. But I want to say thank you to all the support and all the people and just the community that continues to grow. We're going to continue building this. And also, if you bet with us on mybookie.ag using promo code 49ers to double your initial deposit, man, we crushed it this week. Crushed it this week. So I told you guys what to bet on Patreon. If you guys hit those bets, trust me, you hit on every single one of them except for the only one we didn't make was what's it called? The 49ers didn't score first. But again, another week of quadrupling up. And tomorrow for the Cyber Monday special on my bookie, if you bet up to $100 on the Monday Night Football game, Seattle and Washington, you get a free $100 credited to you for the following week that you get a bet for free. So free money over there, double your initial deposit. That's mybookie.ag. But the lasting takeaway, 49ers win. They control their own destiny. If the playoffs were today, they wouldn't even be the last spot in. In fact, they're pretty far from that. They're closer to the 5th seed than they are the 7th seed and pretty distant from being out of the playoffs currently. Now, they still have to take care of business. Obviously, they got to go play Seattle next week, which is going to be interesting because we've struggled there. But Seattle's a dumpster fire. They're playing Monday night. All eyes go there now. But I want to say thank you guys, everybody, for your support. You guys are absolutely awesome. Yeah, I love that. You're fine, Jack. You're fine. No issues there, buddy. But thank you guys. Really do appreciate it. And as always, stay faithful.